Hello, and welcome to the stream. It's me, Word Girl, and hopefully you can hear me okay. Yeah, today we are supposed to be doing... Uh-oh, what happened to the screen? Hold on. Ah, that's not supposed to happen. There we go. Today we are supposed to be doing an encore presentation of Constance's birthday, which we did last night. If you are unfamiliar with who Constance is someone's partner or obligatory associate, as he does not like to say partner. But that's just essentially what she is. Also, if you don't know who someone is, then someone is a secret agent, and he goes on lots of missions. So, yeah, if this means nothing to you, I guess you are not familiar with my work, but that's okay. We are going to just learn about it. Learn about it by listening to these audio dramas. So last night we had popcorn and we listened. Today I'm not going to have popcorn, but we can take a listen to some of these episodes. And please let me know if the audio is bad, if you can't hear, if it's too loud, stuff like that. It's important for you to let me know those things so that I can properly adjust the stream. I am getting these things together. Thank you for your patience. Sorry already I'm late. So, I apologize. But, here it is. Okay, there we go. So basically, the first audio drama we will listen to is called 718 Birthdays. Then we will listen to a birthday absence. But before we get started with that, this is the world of Secret Agent Someone, if you're unfamiliar with it. Handsome co-host is in the chat, and he has put the link to this world. So if you'd like to read about everything, and figure out who these people are and what this is all about, this is the place to go. You can also read short stories, you can listen to more audio dramas, and you can, do all kinds of things in regards to this world of Secret Agent Someone and the agency of Will-O-Wisp. I actually do have chapters 1 and 2 of Someone's origin story, Troubled Beginnings, out right now. And then there are even games and things set in the universe, such as Puzzles for the Road. So there's a lot of fun to be had in this world, I believe. And it is my current project. I have so many different projects, in my head, but unfortunately I was not able to do all of them immediately. So I decided to do this one and focus on this one, and I've been focusing on this one for the last couple of years, even though I do still do short stories and stuff in other worlds. But this is my primary world for now. Anyway, I guess we should get on with the show. The first one is 718 Birthdays, and basically, someone and Constance are in a car, on their way to a mission, so I will mute my microphone.
So, our man is in Suite 8 what?
718. I thought you said you remembered everything.
Mainly the things I've read, not necessarily things I've heard. Especially not things I've heard from McCox. Often, after he finally finishes one of his tangents, I can't recall whether my mission was to infiltrate an enemy base or to take the frozen pizza out of the oven.
True.
It's a shame he couldn't provide the usual brief folder for this one. You must have taken it upon yourself to write down the key details.
Actually, I didn't write it down. I automatically remembered because 718 is my birthday. Well, I forgot. It's 187 to you Brits, isn't it?
Correct. But clever nonetheless.
A compliment. Why, thank you. How flattering. What about you? When's your birthday?
Birthdays are unimportant.
Ha ha ha. I figured you would say that. You know how this works.
Not this little game again.
Yep, it still applies. You got to tell the absolute truth for the next 2 minutes, starting now.
Ugh, fine. For the record, though, that was the truth. I believe that birthdays are unimportant.
Okay, but you've got to admit, the day you are born really is kind of a big deal. I mean, like, a whole new person arrives in the world.
The actual date, perhaps. But every birthday after that is simply another day in your life.
Yeah, another day of living and breathing. A blessing from God.
Precisely. A blessing from God.
Okay, then. If you know this, why are you so unappreciative?
I'm not unappreciative at all. Just because I don't treat birthdays as special as you treat them doesn't mean I'm unappreciative.
You know you're supposed to be telling the truth, right?
I am. In fact, I may even be more grateful than you. If you think about it, I am equally thankful for all the days, but you're only thankful for one day.
I am not only thankful for one day.
More thankful for one day. So much so that you feel the other days have become unimportant.
I don't think the other days are unimportant per se. It's just that birthdays are a little more fun than the typical day, you know?
Not always. Sometimes they're just as average. Sometimes they're worse.
But still, everybody has one.
I didn't say otherwise.
Wait a minute. I know what you're doing. You're just beating around the bush and stalling to avoid my question until the 2 minutes are up.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm just telling the truth like I'm supposed to. Isn't that the game?
More like taking one from Commander and going off on a tangent.
It's hard to speak the truth when your mouth is closed.
Sure it is. And there we go. 2 minutes are up.
All right. Since you don't consider it fair, I'll still honor the game for 2 more minutes.
You better.
But this time, I'll only tell you which date is right if you're able to guess it.
What? That's not fair either.
Take what you can before I change my mind altogether.
Fine. Challenge accepted.
Time is ticking.
Okay. Did it already pass this year?
No.
It's coming up this year.
No.
What? It's today?
No.
I thought you said you were going to tell the truth.
I told you, if you guessed the date, I'd confirm it.
Each individual day on the calendar, one by one. 365 guesses.
Ask away. I'll answer truthfully.
You enjoy torturing me, don't you?
Maybe.
All right. January 1st.
No.
January 2nd.
No.
If it's December 31st, I will end you. Is it December 31st?
No.
January 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th?
No, and no.
Is it in January at all?
No.
Ha! Is it in February?
I said dates.
Fine. February 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th?
No.
March 1st.
No.
February 29th. What the heck was that?
Just testing the brakes.
Okay, you know what?
In 0.5 miles, your destination will be on the left.
We'll finish this later.
Alrighty. Well, that was definitely something. And, yeah. If anybody has any questions about that, feel free to let me know. If you're not in the chat right now, if you're watching this in the future, you can actually watch these videos on your own as well. They are on my YouTube channel. You're probably on my YouTube channel if you're watching these, the replay of these. Or if you're on my Twitch, you can just link out to my YouTube channel and watch this on your own. Or you can watch it right here on this replay. So yeah, if you have any questions about anything, feel free to go ahead and ask them in the chat, or ask them in the comments, I guess, under this video, or under the original video, whichever one you want to do. And now we will head on to the second birthday episode called A Birthday Absence. And this one is quite fun as well. So I'm gonna mute my microphone and we will start the show. If you're just now joining us, we are just listening to these birthday audio dramas for Constance's birthday, because her birthday was yesterday on 7/18, or the 18th of July. So enjoy.
Good morning, Will-O-Wisp. Another day, another mission. Let's see. Today's mission is... boring. It's that Gilbert Andrews stakeout, isn't it? Yeah. Yes, him. 46-year-old male involved in several sophisticated high-stakes thefts. Will-O-Wisp thinks the authorities were naive to put him on house arrest and anticipate he'll escape pretty quickly. He's been confined to his secluded suburban home for 3 days now, with no family or pets living with him. He must be bored out of his mind. Your instructions are as follows. Monitor the residents. Document any comings and goings about the house. Remotely access the surveillance systems. Observe interactions within the premises. Scan for any evidence of correspondence through phone lines, Wi-Fi activity, and any other digital means. Sit in the car for 12 hours with Constance. Deal with her annoying gabbling. Ignore her obnoxious questions. Where is she, anyway? She's never this late. We usually meet here in my office, and then head down to Commander together. She wouldn't go without me, would she? Well, if she doesn't show up soon, I suppose I'll be going without her. Oh, yeah. Huh? That's strange. I have a voicemail? No one ever leaves me voicemail.
Hey there, someone. It's me, Constance. You're probably looking all around for me because you miss me or something. Unfortunately, I won't be helping you with the Andrews stakeout.
Oh?
And no, it's not because I'm running late or calling off sick last minute. I put in for this months ago.
What?
And I've been talking about it nonstop for the past few weeks, remember?
I don't remember.
You probably don't remember, because you always find everything so unimportant. It goes in one ear and right out through the other. Anyway, today's my birthday.
Oh!
And since I've taken the day off, Commander probably has a obligatory associate on standby for you. So play nice, okay?
No!
Have lots of fun without me.
I already have this case file. Not much should have changed since it was delivered to me. I can skip Commander's briefing today, right? Of course I can. I'm not going in there. He'll probably have some potential partner in there waiting for me. And I don't feel like dealing with that this morning. There he is. There they are. And they're gone. I better get out of here before they come back. There is the house. I've got my tea. I've got my snacks. And now I can relax. It's too quiet. Is it too quiet?
You have declared it too quiet. How would you like to remedy the quietness? Music, radio, podcast, white noise, or a different option?
No. Nonsense. None of those.
Very well, request cancelled.
It isn't too quiet. It can't be too quiet. It can never be too quiet, can it? All right, let's hack into the security cameras. Code scanning unlocked. Yes, we're in. How boring. I see no one there. Kitchen? Empty. Bedroom? Empty. Sitting room? Empty. Cellar? Empty. Attic? Empty. Toilet? Oh, there he is. Let's leave that there for now while we boot up the line monitors. The Wi-Fi activity populated. Cellular network access granted. Landline. Landline? Tapped. Come on. Our friend is out of the toilet. Oh, didn't even wash his hands. Ugh. No matter. Let's see what he's up to. Okay. He's going into the study. He's going to the bookshelf. He's going to touch a book. Oh, there must be a secret door to lead into a hidden laboratory. Oh, it's just a book. Well, at least the book must be something interesting. Let's zoom in. It's computers for nincompoops. Gah! How long is he going to be sitting there reading that? Ugh.
It is imperative you do not fall asleep at this time.
I wasn't asleep. I was just resting my eyes. But our man has fallen asleep, hasn't he? Computers for nincompoops is a bore. Hey, Constance, what do you say we get out of this boring car, sneak into the house and find some real fun? There's bound to be some secrets galore in there. I know you're going to say it's dangerous, that it wasn't our job and all that, so don't worry. I'll go in alone. You can stay out here. Constance? Oh, I forgot. Constance isn't here.
Are you attempting to call Constance?
No. I wasn't attempting. Don't call.
Calling Constance.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello. This is an automated birthday greeting from someone. You know. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Constantina Madeline Johnson. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, I guess. What on earth was that?
An automated birthday greeting from...
You can knock it off. Nobody is around right now. And if they were, your cover would have been blown. Don't ever say my full name like that again. Nobody does that. Why'd you call me anyway? You know it's my day off. Do you actually need my help or something?
No,
Oh! So you missed me and just wanted to hear my voice?
What? No!
The message I left on your answering machine wasn't good enough, huh?
Car accidentally called you, so
Car called me.
Yes.
Accidentally.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yes. Don't tell her I said this, but I think I need to take her in for a tune-up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, yes. I've got to go. Important, exciting missions are afoot.
Sure they are.
They are!
You mean the Andrews stakeout.
Yes.
Having fun with that?
Lots.
I'll let you get to it then. Oh, and feel free to let Carr accidentally call me again if you really do need something.
Ha ha ha.
Have a good one.
Where was I? What was... Oh! I was going to get out and go sneak into the house, because he was asleep. Now he's not asleep anymore. See what you've done? Don't do that again, or I'm sending you to the shop.
My apologies.
Where's this bloke gone off to now? He's not anywhere on the... Don't tell me he left the house. Oh, thank heavens. He's in the kitchen, fetching himself a nice snack. Oop, he's on his phone. Searching... Data says his inquiry was best sandwiches to make with barbecue leftovers. Speaking of sandwiches... Oh no, perhaps we could use a spot of music?
Incoming call, Commander McCox.
Reject! 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 It's probably nothing important. I'm sure he's only angry I didn't stick around and get yet another obligatory associate tied to my ankle. I don't need one. I've got this all under control on my own. And look, the guy isn't even doing anything but fixing a sandwich. Wait, hold on, where'd he go? I look away for 5 minutes and he... Oh, he's on the phone. In the loo again. I feel like I've been watching this man for ages. How long has it been? Only 47 minutes? I could have sworn it's been longer than that. Oh well. Nearly 1 hour down, 11 more to go. Naturally. After his meal and drink, he's on the toilet yet again. And now, during this brief commercial break, we shall take a bit of time to explore his search history. A lot of searching for barbecue leftovers. A lot of searching for barbecue leftovers. He called a number. Let's look it up. Bernadette Andrews. His mother? Plausible. He called her 3 times just today. Strange. He's on the phone with her now. Being on house arrest for 3 whole days, the fellow's probably beginning to go mad. It can be boring when you're locked up in a tight, confined space all by yourself with absolutely nothing to do. But that's just the name of the game. And he's back out of the loo. Never washes his hands, does he, that one? Now he's Heading straight to the... library? He's got the yellow book. Wait a minute! This is a loop! He's going to read until he falls asleep again, then he'll get up, go back into the kitchen, eat his little snack in the parlour, and finish it off in the trip to the toilet. Clever, clever, Mr. Andrews. Somehow you've looped the footage and timed it perfectly with the data. Will-O-Wisp knew you were a bit too savvy to be left under the care of the regular old authorities. Now, the only question is, should I report these findings, or just barge in, not knowing what or who may await me? How's that even a question? I'm free today. Untethered, no liabilities to worry about. Let's break in and see what happens, shall we? All his blinds are closed. I'll go round the back. Just pick the little lock and... Ha-ha! I'm in. Perhaps he's already gone. But I feel like there must be a person somewhere in this house. Oh, hello. Aren't you a cute little pooch? Hey? Clearly he lied about not having a pet. What's your name? Dixie? There you are, good girl. Lead me to Gilbert. Come on.
Dixie, what are you barking on about? Get in here. Come on. Once I get this thing off, I'll be out of here. Oh, relax. The ankle tether won't hurt or anything. I'll just put it on you so that they can see I'm moving all around and not being still in one place for too long. Oh, and you'd better ration your food out. Don't want you starving and dying prematurely. Then you won't be moving around enough for the tracker.
Clever move. We'll be none the wiser.
Where did you...
House arrest wasn't good enough for you, apparently.
Who are you?
I'm here to take you to a 5-star hotel.
I was just fixing the thing. It was getting loose.
Of course.
About to fall off.
Don't worry. I'll make sure it stays on nice and tight this time.
If you're taking me to jail, you'd better get a sitter or something to feed my sweet little girl while I'm gone.
You weren't too worried about Dixie just a moment ago, were you? I'm afraid she won't be yours for much longer.
I can't believe this.
Hey!
Look who's back.
Would you have preferred I take the entire week off instead?
Wouldn't be opposed.
I guess you had a lot of fun with your new obligatory associate then, huh? Who was it?
Actually, about that.
Elsewood. Elsewood!
Huh?
Alright, so that was that. Very interesting and funny stuff. If you would like to actually take a listen to these on your own, especially if you did not hear the whole thing, I will put the links in the chat here in 1 moment. So there were 2 episodes. One was 7/18 birthdays and the other one was called A Birthday Absence. So hopefully you guys enjoyed those. I know that some people probably came in late, but yeah, there are the links so that you can listen to them on your own free time if you'd like to. Now it is time to look a bit at summer camp before I have to go to work, of course. And or I could just do the dailies. I could do my daily word games and stuff. So whichever one you guys want to do. Do you want me to work on summer camp or do you want me to do like wordles and stuff before work? I do have a lot of catching up to do with this, but I realize I have hit copper officially, so I'm glad about that, but my goal is diamond, so, you know, that's not it. But anyways, Zointex and Vasamasti were in the chat. I said hello when I typed, but I did not say hello with my voice, so hello. You guys are still around. I don't know. We will just, how about I just do some, dailies. So, I do 4 main dailies. If you, would rather not get spoiled, please let me know. But yeah, this is Wordle. If you don't know about Wordle, which almost everybody knows about Wordle at this point, it is a game that has now been bought by the New York Times, but you have to guess a 5-letter word in 6 tries. So usually I start off with a special word that covers a lot of the vowels, and then I try to deduce from there. I love to have mine on hard mode because easy mode was just too easy for me. And sometimes I lose hard mode, which is good because it's actually a challenge. But regular Wordle began to be very, like, too easy, way too easy. And I'll show you how. So I start off with the word audio most of the time. So right now we see that the I is in the right spot. There is an O, but it's not in that spot. At this point, what I would do if this was not hard mode, I would just guess a word that had, like, I would probably guess like style, S-T-Y-L-E, that has S and T, and it has E in it, and C where the letters fall. But with hard mode, I cannot guess that because the word I guess has to have the I in the right spot, and it also has an O. I mean I. What do you mean? Yes, it's not audio. It's not audio. So what I was saying was, if I was not playing hard mode, I would guess a word that has an E in it, not an I. See, since it's hard mode, I have to guess a letter. I have to guess a word that has I and O in it, because I already know that I and O are here. But if I was playing not hard mode, I would guess a word with an E in it because E is not in the word audio. So I would just try to cover all my bases. Like in two words, I would guess audio, and then I would guess like style. Yeah, I did say L because I said S-T-Y-L-E. So S-T-Y-L-E would be style, so it has like words with S and T, which are popular letters. L is a popular letter. E, because I didn't guess it with the first vowels, and then Y, just to make sure, like, there's not a Y in the word. If I called this an L, I'm sorry. But I think I was talking about the word style. But since I'm playing hard mode, I cannot guess the word style, because the word style doesn't have an I or an O in it. And with hard mode, you have to take what you know is there to continue on with your next turn. So I have to guess a word that has I and O in it. So I'm thinking it's probably O-I. Like, this is O, this is I, and then maybe in, like oin. And I'm like, what could it be? It has to be, the only thing I'm thinking of is like groin. Silly, but because the I is here, so I just don't know what kind of word the I would be there, and I might be wrong. It might be I in. Well, that is I in. I'm just gonna try groin and see what happens. Alright, so new information. We now know that in is in the word, but it's not right there, and O is in the word, but it's not right there. So now I know that it's not oin, but it might be like onic, sonic, or tonic. I'm thinking O is here and in is probably here. Unless in is like first. In O something I something. And I can't think of a word like that, even though I know there's probably a word like that. I'm gonna just guess Sonic, just to guess Sonic, okay? Ah! So I'm right. See, I said Sonic, I said tonic. And this is where I start to lose on hard mode. Because when I figure out a word like this, and the suffix is so popular, there's so many words like that end in onic, then I will just keep guessing all of them until it gets to the last one and I guess the wrong one. But I'm almost for certain it's just going to be tonic. And there aren't too many onic words that could fit here. Yep, it's tonic. So that was quite nice, even though I like to get it in 3. Getting it in 3 I feel like is a great accomplishment. Getting it in 2 is okay. I mean, getting it in 2 is like epic. Getting it in 4 is okay. Getting it in 5 is like very scary. And then getting it in 6 is like, phew, oh goodness. I can't believe it. I thought I was going to lose. So there are different levels. But yeah, getting it in 2 is epic. Actually, getting it in 1 is just a very, very fortunate guess because technically that just means that whatever you guessed was it. And that was it. Like, you can't have figured anything out if you get it on the first try. It's just a fun guess, and that would be quite an epic run, really. I don't know if there ever was the word audio for Wordle. If it was the day that I skipped or something. But I've never guessed in 1. But the day they have the word audio up there would be the day that I guess in 1, because that is my starting word. So yeah, there. Wordle. Done. Next, I guess, do we, I do have this one, there's Diffle. And Diffle is very much like Wordle, but it's different, basically. That's why it's called Diffle. And it's the same thing as Wordle, only the word can be any length, which is, you know, way more flexible and a little more challenging, so they allow you to do different things. I think that you have unlimited guesses because of the nature of the game. But I like to start and since I love to start with audio because audio has all those vowels in it, and I start with audiophile here because it has the E. So now I have guessed all of the vowels. Now when you when this happens excuse me. Basically, it's a little different from Wordle, as we see these letters are not necessarily in the right spot, but the green on Diffle means that the letters are in the right order, because the word might not even be that proportion. So we can't say there's a one letter, then there's UD, then there's another letter, then there, like, no. This just means that U comes before D. That is correct. Now, O is yellow, which means O does not come after D. So what we would probably think is maybe it's OUD. OUD. And H also does not come after O, or either it doesn't come after D. Whatever these two letters, they're just not in the right spot in comparison to other letters. It's not that they are in the wrong spot in the word, because we don't even know how long the word is yet. So I'm going to say, if it's OUD and there's an H, maybe shroud. Okay. So guessing shroud, I see that yes, I was right that the H is first, then OU, and then D. But the thing is, I totally forgot that since these are separate circles, it's not actually UD in the word like that. When the circles combine, that means that these letters are actually next to each other. So I should have known that it would not be shroud because these two circles are in their own complete cells and they are not connected. So it might be OULD, like should. But we know there's no S, so it's not should anymore. I'm trying to think of another word that has an H and then OULD. And now also, you see this D? There's an edge here. That means this is the end of the word. If there was an edge here, that means that was the beginning of the word. And when the letters are connected in the middle, that means they are actually next to each other. So, we know O and U are next to each other. I can only think, oh, I know. Okay, so I'm thinking LD, should, and stuff like that. But what about just hound? Because it could be HOUND, and there's no N guessed yet. So I'm going to just say hound. Yay! That was it. Okay. So Diffle is a fun one. It's really different. You can guess how many letters you use because, like 3 words to use, yes, but the letters I use, audiophile is quite a big cheating word because it has a lot of letters and it has all the vowels in it. So they factor in how many words you use, but they also factor in how many letters you used. And I find this game quite fun. And yeah, I like to post my progress too. I need to make a Diffle channel in my server. I don't have a Diffle channel in my server. I have a Wordle channel in my server. Oh yeah. Handsome Co-host is letting you know where to find my Discord server if you'd like to join that. We're still doing our Writer's Retreat. We are almost 3 ways past. We are almost 2/3 past. Why am I saying 3 ways past? 2/3 past this month. This time is flying so fast. And next, let's do Toddle. Now, I am kind of annoyed at Toddle. It's fun, but it is very annoying because, for one, there are a lot of regional things. Also, there are a lot of inconsistencies with the game. It's a newer game. It seems like they're trying to work some of the bugs out of it. But it's fun. Like, one of them I guessed immediately because I knew. But then some of these you can be guessing forever. And then, like, if you forget an S or if they added, like, an ing in there and you don't pronounce it with an ing. Like one time it was swimming trunks. I kept guessing swim trunks because I don't call them swimming trunks. And then I realized, oh wow, it's swimming trunks. So I'll show you how this works anyway. So the clue is Asian food item. So we don't know what it is. I'm thinking something like dumplings, but here's what happens. You see how there's a D, R, O, P, kind of like in Diffle. It shows these letters are in the right order, but there may be some letters between them. We just don't know which ones. So first we have to guess a letter, and every time we guess a letter, our count goes up 1. And we have to try to guess the item before our count gets too high. I know you can have an unlimited amount of guesses, and technically if you guess every single letter in the alphabet and also until the word, you guess the word, depending on how long the word is, the phrase is, you could literally have like 50 points, and the more points you have, just the worse you are. But the fun thing about this is it compares you to the average of what everybody else has done so far. So you can't really know what is a good score or not unless more people play. Evening Pin is here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. And yeah, we're just doing these dailies. I'm about to go to work. We did listen to the Constance birthday one more time today. But it's time for something else. Evil Inkpen has redeemed to celebrate. Yay! Time to celebrate. Alright. So, Asian food item. I'm just, since I'm looking at the D and I'm thinking dumplings, I'm gonna guess a U. And a U is there, so it might be dumplings. Now I'm gonna guess an M. No, an M is not there, so that means that it's not dumplings. In fact, it doesn't even have to start with a D. There could be something before the D. And there can be something between the D and the U. What can this be? Alright, let's just guess E. Nope, there's no E. Maybe I? Nope, there's no I. Now I'm starting to think, is it something soup? I can guess an S. Oh, guess what? There's a D, S, U. And if you guess S, there's one S, you can guess another S and see. Yes, maybe there is another S for soup. Let's guess U again and see if it's soup. Yes, okay. So it is soup. It's something soup. I don't even know. I might not even be familiar with this item. Oh! Is it sour? Something sour soup? Interesting, Eveling Pin, maybe. But there is an S between the D and the U. So, but it might be something sour soup. I'm thinking it's something sour soup. What? Well, let's do another U. No other U. O? Okay, so there's an O before the D. Something odd sour soup. Isn't... Okay, let's do another O. Oh. Put a D? I don't know about that. Sourdough soup is weird. I haven't heard of it. Maybe it is a thing. Let's just see if there's a G. Nope, there's no G. I think it's something sour soup. And this is when I will begin to... Yep, see? I tried it. Didn't work. Maybe an A. Ode. Oh! I got it. Is it hot and sour soup? Let's try. Hot and sour soup. Yep, that was it. And I was looking at old sour soup and I wasn't realizing that it could be the word and. A-N-D. Yeah, so that's the thing about Diffle. It's a little, I mean, not Diffle, Toddle. Toddle is a little challenging. Like, I did not think. I wasn't thinking. Another thing is, like, there can be multiple words in the sentence. So, these multiple words are like, and they have like spaces in them and stuff like that. Oh, you didn't celebrate. Yay. Yeah, so like there's spaces in the words too, and it's like hard to figure out, but anyways, let's do connections. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Connections is a cool one. I actually like connections, even though sometimes I do lose. So connections is all this stuff is getting on my keyboard. So basically we have to create 4 groups of 4 and see how some of these things are connected to each other. So like already I see elm, and elm is a tree. Maple is a tree. A cedar is a tree. An ash is a tree. But a pine is also a tree. So maybe it's not maple. Pine, ash, cedar, elm, maybe? And then maybe maple is something else, like maple syrup. I see also there's plain, there's sesame, there's everything, and there's poppy, and then you wonder, are these bagels? Everything bagels, probably. But let's try these elm, pine, ash, and cedar and see if this works. It might not. Nope, one away. So I'm thinking maybe it's not ash, maybe it's maple, or maybe it's not pine. I'm scared now. You can't lose 4 times. So anyway, let's try this. We have plain, we have everything, we have onion, and we have poppy? Maybe? No. Poppy bagel? No. Sesame bagel? Plain, onion bagel, sesame bagel, everything bagel. Try it. It might. Ah, drat. Okay. This is going to be a challenging episode. Let's see. Fear. Heel, jump, valley. Heel and valley sound like they go together. Mountain. Heel, valley, mountain, plateau. I don't know. These sound like they go together, but for what? Like, valley's probably not there. I got it. Okay, so it's not plain bagel. It's plain, like the plain, and then there's a valley, and there's a plateau, and I'm scared. It's like jump. What do you mean jump? Alright, let's try heel. Alright, you blink then. Ah! 1 away! I'm so annoyed! I'm literally going to lose here. Alright, so what we're gonna do is just try everything bagel, onion bagel, poppy seed bagel, and sesame seed bagel, and hope that these are bagels in that the plain is part of something else. Ah, I lost. So now let's see what these were. Ash, cedar, maple, pine were trees. Hill, mountain, plateau, valley are land formations. Everything onion, plain, and poppy are bagel flavors. And streets on screen: Elm Street, Fear Street, Jump Street, and Sesame Street. Oh my chinny chin chin. Why did I not think of Sesame Street? I was talking about Sesame Bagel. Well, that's it. I lost connections for today. I lost. It's okay. Those connections were funny. I did not do the right thing. But that's how connections works. And it's kind of fun. So yeah. Yeah, so, after that, I don't know. Those are the dailies that I do most of the time. Sometimes I do, other things, but I don't have much time for, many word games and stuff. Like, especially before work, I just have to rush and stuff. But sometimes I do like playing those little games before work. I don't know. We don't really have much time to do anything else, so thank you guys for hanging out with me and celebrating Constance's birthday again. And solving the dailies and not solving them. So, yes, God bless and much success with all of the stuff you guys are working on, and hopefully I will stream again soon. Sending prayers, love, and hugs, and you guys have a blessed one. Bye. Oh, wait. Evasive Musty asks how go at the camp. Yes, that's what I was talking about earlier. I actually hit copper, which is good. Even though my goal is diamond, I'm annoyed that I'm not diamond yet, but I'm trying. How about you? How are you doing with camp? Also, though, I do have a good thing to report. And NaNoWriMo, I actually won NaNoWriMo. I have won NaNoWriMo by achieving my goal. Now, that's really cool. But the thing is, I don't feel like this is such an awesome thing, only because my goal was very, very, low. My goal is very low, but still, so my goal that I made for NaNoWriMo was, let's see, it was basically the amount of words that I would need to hit diamond at the minimum. Like 10,000 words, which is technically like about 300 words per the 30 articles, then I kind of rounded up and stuff like that. But I ended up writing those words, but I still don't have the articles, which shows that the words are either in drafts of the articles that I have not published yet. Also, some of the words are like in other stuff that was not dealing with the World Anvil Summer Camp. So, I feel happy about that, but I still feel like that is like not really an achievement, because I set my goal way too low. But Evening Pin says Wordy is a winner. Well, I guess so. Thank you. Vasemasti says 19 out of 32. That is awesome. That's so awesome. 19 out of 32 is awesome progress. Congratulations to you. Vasemasti says, kinda keeping up with the diamond goal. Yes, you are. Most of the articles have been kind of word vomit. Well, that's understandable. Some of the words that I have, like I said, I probably just have to publish things. I'm trying to make them, I'm trying to make them nice and neat, but I've just had to publish some things that were not neat. Evening Pin says, see you later, gotta go adulting. Oh, have a blessed one. I also have to go adulting. That's why I was trying to leave, but a camp update is good too. Before you go, I see you have redeemed to make someone laugh, so let's get someone to laugh for you. Hopefully that was a good laugh for you. Yes, adulting. Unfortunately. Yeah. It can be very frustrating and annoying. But it's necessary. I wish that I could, support myself off of my creative endeavors and not have to actually work a regular job. I do know that will turn my creative endeavors into a job, but I really don't mind that as much because I do enjoy it. But at the moment, it's just not happening. It's not able to sustain me. It cannot pay mortgage. It cannot pay bills. Therefore, I have to still work my other 2 real jobs. So, yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I do have to go to my real job now. But hopefully I will stream again soon. Hopefully I will not be too late. Face Master says, if you make a living doing what you love, you'll slowly drain out all the joy of the things you used to love. Well, that's what some people say. That's what some people say. Now, I personally don't necessarily agree, but I do know that different people are different. Some people, they don't want their hobby to turn into their job, because then they will feel like it has taken the joy out of that hobby, and it's no longer a hobby that they enjoy. It is now a job that they are forced to do, so they will have the joy taken out of it. Personally, I don't feel that way, because I'm the kind of person where I go to work, and even if I don't enjoy the work, I'm smiling and keeping up just like a smiling, happy, attitude, because I'm trying to stay optimistic, and then I'm trying to help other people, and other people say, oh, you love this job, you never have a bad day, and I'm like, I actually do. I just try not to allow that to make my job, my work, get affected by that. So basically, I feel like I would feel way better if I was actually doing the thing that I wanted to do, even if it was a little bit work. I would rather, personally, and like I said, not everybody's the same, but personally, I feel like even if me writing articles turned into work, and it wouldn't be as fun, as they say. Right now, I do feel like it's kind of like work, though. I mean, they are fun, writing articles, but you still have to try to think of what you're going to make, and you have to think of, how are you going to do this? But, guess what? In addition to that, I'm not really getting paid to make these articles. I'm just doing it to do it, and I'm doing it for the badge. And one of the reasons why I am less able to come up with ideas and work on them is because I also have to stop. Right now, I'm trying to stop the stream so that I can actually clock into work. If I didn't have to stop the stream to actually clock into work, I really would rather kind of boringly try to make articles, even if I don't feel the inspiration, than to clock out of work. Clock out of this, which is writing, which is more fun in my opinion than the job that I have, and do the boring job. So personally, I said everybody's different, I know, and I don't know. Yeah, it's possible. It's totally possible that if this happened to me, I would say I don't like it, I want to go back to how it was. But I highly doubt that. I literally highly doubt, 99.9% doubt that I will be annoyed at the fact that now writing is a chore, because I feel like writing is a chore already, in my opinion. Mainly because I hardly have time to do it because of my other job. So, just personally, I really don't think that turning my hobbies and passions into work for money would ruin anything for me. I just personally don't. The kind of person I am, I don't think that's going to happen to me. Maybe one day I'll find out. Maybe one day I will not find out. I have no idea. But for now, I have to actually go because I am late now. So you guys have a blessed day, and hopefully much success to you with your endeavors. If you want to do this for a living, hopefully you can. If you don't want to do this for a living because you think it will spoil you, much success to you with your regular job, and much success to you with the hobby on the side of doing what you love, and hopefully it does not get ruined. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Always good to chat. Have a blessed one. God bless. Much success, and happy camping. Bye.